name is Kelly, and I'm from the Management Study Guide's content team. In this course, we will talk about NLP Core Skills in detail. Let's get started. Howard Gordon is a project manager in Helium, Inc. He has been facing a lot of problems, both in his professional as well as personal life. He is just not able to communicate with people properly, nor influence or motivate them. People also tend to misunderstand him. He has gone through a lot of workshops on self-improvement. He also sought guidance from his boss, who is a well-known influencer and motivator of people. However, the patterns that worked for his boss just don't work for Howard. How can Howard find out what would work for him? Howard can better motivate and influence people if he understands his own subconscious behavior and language patterns. He should first understand himself at the subconscious level in order to achieve greater success in his professional and personal life. This is where NLP, or Neuro-Linguistic Programming, can prove to be helpful for Howard. NLP is the study of our thinking, behavior, and language patterns so that we could build sets of strategies that work for us in making decisions, building relationships, coaching a team of people, inspiring and motivating others, creating balance in our lives, negotiating our way through the day, and above all, learning how to learn. Let us learn more about NLP Core Skills in detail. The history of NLP. NLP was created in the 1970s at the University of Santa Cruz by Richard Bandler and John Grinder. It is a set of psychological tools to improve personal performance. It is the study and application of subjective experience, particularly that resulting in excellence. It is based on linguistics, psychology, and communication, and has had extensive application in business, education, health, as well as in therapeutic change work. The co-founders of NLP noticed that there were 3 fundamental characteristics of really effective communicators that were shared by all of the therapists, excellent communicators, and influencers that they studied. It involves working with the connections between our mental processes and the language we use. Let's review the course objectives. Explain what is NLP. Explain the benefits of NLP. Describe the 4 pillars of NLP. Explain model, strategy, and technique. Explain NLP modeling. Explain what are representational systems. Describe the various submodality techniques. Explain what are meta-programs. Explain the reframing technique. Explain the mirroring and matching techniques. Explain the different satire categories. Explain the role of sensory acuity in NLP. Explain what is anchoring. Describe the various stages of learning. Explain how criticism is handled using NLP. What is NLP? Neuro-Linguistic Programming, or NLP, is a process of modeling the conscious and unconscious patterns that are unique to each of us in such a way that we are continuously moving towards a higher potential. The purpose of NLP. NLP is useful to people in many ways, such as for increasing self-awareness, managing oneself better, managing one's emotional state better, developing resilience, learning new practical business skills, communicating better, managing change effectively, overcoming limiting behaviors. The benefits of NLP. There are various benefits of NLP. NLP helps people to, number 1, learn how the mind works in line with understandings from modern psychology and neuroscience. Number 2, develop greater openness, tolerance, or respect for others. Number 3, gain insight into challenging relationships, offering opportunities for issues to be resolved. The 4 Pillars of NLP. The following are the 4 pillars of NLP. Rapport. Rapport is about getting on with and trusted by another person. Outcome orientation. Outcome orientation is about knowing what you want and going for and ensuring it is in your control. Sensory acuity. Sensory acuity is about tuning into our senses and learning to make finer and more useful distinctions about the information we get from the world. Behavioral flexibility. Behavioral flexibility is about understanding the other's point of view and how it adds to our ability to be highly effective communicators. Representational systems. Human beings input, output, and process information about the territory around us. This information is coded by our 5 sensory systems. Our 5 senses are the language of our brain. Our 5 sensory systems are visual, auditory, kinesthetic, olfactory, gustatory. Metaprograms. A metaprogram is something that determines an individual's frame of mind. Metaprograms refer to a person's patterns in relation to the information and other stimuli they are exposed to. In order to understand metaprograms, it is crucial that we first understand what they are. A metaprogram is the individual way in which we each process information. They evolve from the habituated meta-states. Here's a tip. If you find it difficult to believe and see a new you that has made the change, you can use as a role model instead. A role model can also be a real person you know, such as a movie star or even a character in a book. Stage 1. The first stage is that of unconscious incompetence. This means that we don't know what we don't know, which skill we don't know. For example, we might not know that there is even a different way to bake a cake. We might think that there is only one way to bake a cake and that we are not good at it. NLP and Handling Criticism. Criticism can be effectively handled by using the neurolinguistic frame. Emotion can be removed from an experience by using the disassociated frame. This procedure was developed by modeling people who are able to turn criticism into feedback.